Okay, I got the first part off this morning when I came down, and I fitted it in and did a test with my elongated motor, and I found that I made this piece here too thick for the brush holders, so I'm going to have to thin that down a little bit. I also found I needed to make some things. I needed to make it thinner between the two heavy black lines, but I also found I had room for some tabs on the front side that would help kind of snap it in. And I also found I could widen this front tab out to this line and get a little more going on there. And I knew this was a gap, but I wasn't sure how to repair it. But here you can see through it, so I need to bring this arc over and then straight down on a flat line, but I have to do it on a flat line that is not back here but more up here. Up here. Bring that flat line down, and then I can open this up, thin that down a little bit so this is like a flat plate. Then I needed to create a bump like I did on this other one. You see that? I'm going to have a bump that come back so that it hits that notch in the casting. See that notch down there? I want to hit that notch and the plate above it, in front of it, as the lock-on kind of a thing. And I found that this does lock in quite well. I had a heck of a time getting it out, but I found a way, what was going on and why. So I'm going to remedy the ability to get it out easier, as well as make sure there is a way to lock it in. And since I brought this face forward to get me more thickness, I absolutely have room to thin it down in here. But I also need to rework these openings and make sure they're more functional, or at least functional to a degree. And I want to relocate some of the knobs and some of the other things. I've been looking at other firewalls and bulkheads to get better ideas. So there's a lot going on here. I can bring it forward a little bit, and yeah, I can do things. But at any rate, so this is part one and the test fit, and I've done all the checking and modifying my diagrams. I'm opening up the software so that I could get in and modify the part for print number 2, and that'll come out, I hope, early in the day, so I'll get a time to do another fitting, see where I have issues and fix those, and then do a third. Usually by the third fitting I'm pretty close, okay? And then I thought I may trade the material. I have some black. It's a different type of material, but it should work about the same. And I can print them in black, so you could just put them in without paint. I think that would probably be the best. This is a nice gray. I really like the finish of it, but it was more for my hidden parts, my adapters and things. I'm using it for this because it does print pretty smoothly and works well. Okay, that's where I'm at this morning. Thought I'd give you an update. Tell you more when I know more, but we're getting there. I was really proud of my little assembly here. I measured your piece and I got the extension on it so that when I put all this together, it crowds everything just as badly as yours looks. So it's pretty, should be a pretty good representation. If I can clear all this with good clearance, then you should be able to clear it on your end. So, okay, back to it later.